Hi guys, welcome back to Jano's Crown. Thank you a million times for logging in. I really appreciate and I don't take it for granted. Okay, if this is your first time, you're welcome and I bet you're going to love every bit on this channel. Okay, so don't touch that dial, stay put and enjoy the juicy content on this channel. Okay, so without wasting any of our precious time, remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and let us head to today's video, guys. Yeah, in today's video, guys, okay, one of the lessons that life has taught me, I've learned, is just the ability to accept your flaws. Okay. And it gets sad, it gets bad when people use your weakness against you. Now, a short story. I remember when I was doing my Form 4 examination, just like usually the norm, you have a prayer day, things like those ones. So there was the priests, just gave us the sermon for the day and everything, but there is a particular message that he passed that just caught my attention and blessed my heart. Okay, so he was like, if you can't run, start early. Okay, if you know that you cannot do anything well, it doesn't mean that you are a failure. It doesn't mean that you can't achieve, but realize where your strength lies and capitalize there. Okay, meaning if you can't run in a fast race, start early. You will get there, yes, eventually, but there are people who are fast runners, just like in a marathon. There are people who are sprinters. There are people who are marathoners. Okay, so at the end of it all, every athlete knows their strength and they capitalize on that. You can't be a sprinter and you go and do a marathon. Definitely you're going to fail. You can't be doing a marathon and then you go and do sprinting, these short races. Definitely you will lose at it. But when you realize your strength and you capitalize on that, definitely you're going to achieve. Okay, so he was like, if you can't run, start early. Okay, early birds catches the worm. Yeah, as they say, the early bird catches the worm. Yes, so if you can't run, start early and eventually you're going to get there. So on the journey of self-care, on the journey of just appreciating yourself and who you are, there are some of the things that personally I've learned to do, and hey, nobody can just bring me down with a weakness I feel that I have, simply because they feel they can use it against me. So what are some of these things that we can just do to to acknowledge, yes, I'm not good in doing ABCD, but come on, you can't use it against me. Okay, so the first trick is, first of all, realize where your weakness is. Yes, as a person, you are not perfect. We are human and we are limited in certain areas. So the areas that you are limited in, let nobody use them against you. Write them down, okay? And be able to know that I cannot be good in A, B, C, but I'm not going to sit back and, just allow life to take its course. No, I'm going to improve. I'm going to just ensure I do my level best to improve on them. So the best winning strategy that you should have on your weaknesses, even personally I've done it, list them down. Yes, list your weaknesses down, look at them and just come up with measures on how you're going, to improve so that they are not used against you. Okay, and the second tip that personally I'm using is acknowledge your strengths. Yes, you can be weak in something, but you are not going to be weak in everything. There are things you're good at. There are things you are the person to go to. Okay, so list down your strengths. List down everything that you are good at. Okay, and these ones, let them be like, you have to tell somebody, you know what, I can do ABCD, I can do this, I can do that, I can, name them and let them be known. perfect them, be the person to go to. Okay, so that sometimes when somebody is looking at the way to bring you down, then everybody's like, oh, I know she can do ABCD, I know she can, I know. Yes, and the list is endless. Okay, so list your strengths and perfect on them. Be the person to go to in anything that you do. Anybody seated anywhere, anybody just interacting with you, where your paths cross, they know, hey, this one in this, she's a master. She can do this, she can do that, she can do that. Yes, let your service speak for you. Okay, so perfect on your strengths and mm-hmm, be the person to go to. Okay, and then have a compassionate relationship with yourself. Okay, when you're compassionate, it means you feel, you put yourself in the shoe of whoever it is. So know that I'm not good in doing ABCD, but that one doesn't mean um you know I'm that person who can do ABCD. So love yourself for who you are. Psychology has it, when it is coming from you, it is coming from your heart, definitely you are going to overcome any negative energy that you might come across. Okay, so have a compassionate relationship with yourself. Appreciate yourself for who you are. Acknowledge every weakness that you have, and just say, as a person, I know I cannot do ABCD, but I love who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I am proud of what I have achieved. Okay, so as the saying goes, sing your own song. They say don't blow your own trumpet, but on this one, blow your own trumpet. Mhm. Speak for yourself, stand up for yourself, and just make it known. Nobody can use any weakness that you have against you. So be compassionate on yourself. Don't be too difficult with yourself. No. For you to just have that like mental health, for you to just be at peace yourself, appreciate yourself, and be your first own ambassador. Sing your own song, and let anybody who interacts with you know that, hey, she loves herself, she's proud of herself, and nothing can bring her down. Okay, so embrace the weakness that you have and be your own ambassador. Mm-hmm. Bring your brand out and sell it. The brand me, the brand you, sell it out. Okay? And then develop a healthier view of success. Now, psychology has it this way: what we think, what we oftenly confess is who we become. Okay? So if you are this kind of a person who is always like confessing failure, who is always uttering words that bring you down, who is always having this adjective that just, portray the negative image of you, definitely that is how the society is going to take you. That is how people are going to take you. Okay, so use words, use adjectives that bring the best out of you. you know be somebody who are like, yeah, I know, I like keeping time, I do ABCD. If you want something done, be the person to go to. Always speak success for yourself. Words that come from your mouth, let them be words that are just going to portray a positive, words that are going to give a good image of who you are. Let them be words that are just going to make everybody who interacts with you, everybody who walks around with you, everybody who like their paths just crosses with yours, they will be impressed. They will be like, if somebody dares to mention a negative, yeah, it happens about you, definitely they're like, I don't think we are talking about the same person. Come again. Yes, let that one be the statement that comes from anybody who has interacted with you. So be somebody who confesses success, be somebody who always has positive, remarks about yourself. Even anybody that you are seated with, learn to portray positive energy. Okay, that way you will be able to make, it will motivate you to work towards success. It will motivate you to be somebody who wants to build on your weakness so that you improve them. Okay, so ensure everything that comes from your mouth, let it be something that is going to be positive. Let it something that is going to bring change. Let it be something that is just going to make the world around you be a better place to be in. Okay, such that anybody, even when you're going through the most difficult situation in your life, put on that biggest smile and let everybody wonder, oh my, how do you do it? Tell us the secret. But do you know what the secret is? It is coming from you. It is coming from your heart. And at the end of it all, in anything that you want to achieve, psychologically, you've already achieved it. So anything else that working towards success, you will eventually achieve it. So go that path, girl, go that direction, and I tell you, you will have a different story to say once you embrace that positive vibes around you. Okay, and then also on this journey of just ensuring that you are making everybody around you respect you, and also they don't use like your weaknesses against you. Know what to change. Okay, there are some things, for example, if you like being late, maybe going somewhere, you just find yourself you wasted time. I don't know what happened, but I am late. I don't know what happened, but I'm just late. That one you can correct, okay? That one is something that you can just work on, and eventually you will just be this different person who, like, when people come to meetings, they find you already seated. They're like, oh my, you kept time. When people want to do something, they find that you are already there, okay? So it becomes something that motivates you when you realize that you're improving. People will start giving positive remarks like, oh, you kept time, you came early, you did ABCD. Okay, so try to change things that this one I have to change, this one I have to change. And there are those ones that sometimes you are unable to change. Don't worry about them. It is a day at a time. Make a step at a time, a day at a time. Okay, change yourself, like start from where you are and start improving yourself. It cannot happen in a day, it cannot happen maybe in a month, but if you give yourself like a year to just change a certain character and you are committed towards it, maybe if you just want to achieve healthy living and you decide, I will not take anything junky, yeah, I'm telling myself yes, you start working towards it. You just lay down small steps that you're going to take. You work towards them, and believe you me, definitely you will achieve it. Okay, so there are those weaknesses that we can achieve, we can change, and it doesn't mean we can do it within a day, we can do it within a month. No, we do it a day at a time, a step at a time. And when you look back, you just realize, oh my, I have covered a lot and I'm a changed person. Okay, so just make it a day at a time, small bits, small bits, small bits. Eventually, you are going to get there. Okay, be your own cheerleader. Mhm. The only person who knows how hard you try to improve yourself is yourself. The only person who knows how much maybe a certain weakness puts you down is yourself. Okay, so be your own cheerleader, sing your own song, improve yourself, do everything just to ensure that you are making it happen. Okay, nobody will come and change you. Be your own cheerleader, sing your own song. Start from where you are, embrace your weaknesses, be proud of who you are, and work towards changing yourself. Okay, it cannot happen within a day, but when you make a step, pat your back and congratulate yourself. Do it in secret, but eventually, when you just know that, hey, I have achieved, make it known to the world that the person you thought could not do ABCD, now that person can do it. Okay, so be your own cheerleader in anything, no matter how much maybe somebody's just saying, trying to bring you down. Just tell yourself, it is just a couple of days, it is just a couple of months, and I will be a different person. Okay, so on the journey of self-care, on the journey of just making sure that you are taking care of your mental health, you are taking care of you, just your psychology, you are just taking care of your health. Be on the path of just realizing that there are some things that cannot done by anybody else except yourself. Okay, so focus on improving yourself. Start from where you are, start with what you have, start within the environment that you are in. And when you do it diligently, effectively, and efficiently, definitely the story will not be the same 1 month down the line, 3 months down the line, and a year down the line. Okay, so start from where you are, start with what you have. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. I believe you have just learned one or two things, and you never know, I've just shared something that maybe personally also you are struggling with it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. Stick here for such and more information, more content, just to change your life, and I believe things will never be the same again. Okay, so thank you so much, and until the next video, you take good care of yourself. And what do we say on this channel? Blessings.